Alright, I am going to do a little recording of this area. I am going to do an ambient video on this as well because this place is awesome. Okay, um, I'm in Jungle Island. Whopping almost 400 megabytes. And as the description says, it's a large tropical island with day and night mode. Please use optimized avatars. High-end PC recommended for VR. And yeah, I understand why, because this place is like, wow. So, I've just been popping around the island a little bit. And this tree house just has me cracking up. This is awesome. So you're in this jungle, and I'm at the top of the treehouse, so they somehow have water pipes coming in. I got a little furnace, lots of stuff to grab. And I just area here, and you know, a nice, beautiful view, and yeah, it's. Oh, I didn't go back here yet. So there's a little bunkhouse back here, which is nice. My son would like that. He's into the making the bunk beds in Valheim. That was funny. They got destroyed though. I suppose he kind of has a thing for the bunk bed. That's what he grew up when the boys were growing up. We, you know, it was just one room for the boys, so we had to have a bunk bed so that they had room to sleep. So he's pretty familiar with bunk beds. But what made me laugh, and all I can do is think of my brother right now. Check out this outhouse. Where does it go? You're in a treehouse. Do not stand under that. This made me laugh so hard. Yeah, this is for my brother. This is for my brother. I'm sitting in the outhouse for my brother. uh, well, LLA, this is for you. Yeah, they had a group called the Latrine Land Association, whatever. Yeah, the outhouse is for them. But yeah, this is kind of a cool. I'll show you around the rest of the island. But I just, when I saw that, it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to record this one, not just for the ambient video, but just because this is, yeah, okay, down the ladder. So that's the ladder to get up into the treehouse. But yeah, I'm kind of curious. Okay, I got the wood chopping thing here, but dang, yeah, you don't want to be here. I mean, that stuff will drop right on you, right here. So behind this rock and everything, yeah, that's a no-go zone. Oh my goodness, yeah, you don't want to go under the outhouse. So this, let's see. Oh, I've got my HUD off, so I can't see what I'm pointing at. So I am. Let me crouch down. So I am at the tree house. I've started out at the spawn, and I've already gone to the hangout and the tower. I'll go back to those last. Let's go to the Skull Rock. This place is just cool. Oh, wow. Is that like a volcano in the distance? Ooh, a hot air balloon. Isn't that pretty? So you're on the edge of this kind of like lagoon. There's a pirate ship. I saw that earlier from the tower. The pirate ship looks cool. So there's a hot air balloon, and it looks like there's a volcano off in the distance. Cool. All right. So, okay, that's where that skeleton here. I'm gonna try the night mode. I haven't tried the. Am I still crouching? Yes, I am. It's like, why am I moving so weird? Okay, let's see. Can we? Oh, you can just click the thing there. Ooh, and it gets dark. Ooh, look at that lava mountain, boy. That really stands out now. This is probably gonna look awful on stream though because it's really dark. Okay, let's go back to daylight. There we go. So they got some crates. They got a little tent here. And there's okay. I wonder. Oh, okay, it looks like there might be some steps here to get up. Oh, cool. Roughly hewn steps. So is this yeah, there we go. What's in there? Wow, my hair looks very light blue in this place. Interesting. So this is where the mirror is. Interesting. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I am going to just jump. Let's see, where should I go next? Oh, so there's a tower on either end. Okay, let's try this tower. So from here you can still see the volcano and the hot air balloon. And there's kind of one of those camouflage looking setups here. And a huge tower here. I will climb up it. If I can. And I probably should be using an optimized avatar. Maybe I'd have a little less lag. There's a little, kind of like a trawler boat down there or something. Interesting. How far up does this go? Bear Fights is kicking in. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. This is, oh man. Please. Oh, good. We're at the top. Oh man. I hate going up this high. Alright, so I can barely look over the rail. I mean, am I really that short? I keep hearing the flies. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, so This is the view from the tower. Alright, let's do some quick going down. Does it let me drop all the way? Almost. Whee! Drop. Alright. Going down isn't quite as bad as the up part. Alright. Let's see. What's the next? Okay, there's a... Okay, so that's where we are now. Oh wait, there's something else over here. Beach! Ooh. And now we're down on the beach. So you can still see the hot air balloon in the volcano. And there's little places to lay down. Looks like a little starfish. And looks like a boat buried in the sand. And a tower there. And there's that trawler. Looks like. Oh, those shells are cool. I've had some. Can't remember what they're called. There's a special name for them. I've had a seashell like that. I've had seashells. There's a scallop. Yeah, there's a special name for those. I can't remember what it is. It's been too long. Starfish. Looks like there's the conch shells, and then there's the large starfish. I might take those stairs to walk to wherever the next place is. So I got a rickety old dock to walk on. So yeah, it's quite the view off the dock. Sorry, it's not real smooth. Oh, there's that pirate ship. Oh, to have all these things all in one shot, that's kind of wild. So this is on the other side of that tower we were just up in. So I guess we'll go up those steps instead of just teleporting around. We'll see if we can walk up there and see what the next area is. Because, you know, obviously you can walk to each of these areas, I guess. So, and they do have signs pointing out. So we go that way to the house, the camp, the ruins, and spawns. You gotta go this way. Up and up and up. But yeah, I thought, you know, it'd be nice to do I have that kind of a fantastical jungle type world, Elnothel, but I decided, yeah, it'd be fun to do one that's an actual. Oh, look at the blue. Ooh, I like this. That looks beautiful. Nice quiet pool. Here, let me. I'm still debating where to do my video that I want to do, the ambient video. I kind of like the color of this water here. with a volcano in the background. This would look actually kind of cool. I'm thinking about it. Oh, it's going to be hard to decide. It's going to be really, really hard to decide. Okay, they got a path going off of here, but no sign to tell you that it goes anywhere. So I'm not sure if that goes somewhere or if it's just a walk around the island. So we'll continue going up. Yeah, a lot of work went into this map. This is beautiful. If you've got the PC to handle it. I just barely do, I think. Yeah, so look at all this bamboo. Oh, this is crazy. Alright. Keep hearing those flies buzzing. I want to swat at them. Alright, so they got a little wishing well here. And looks like there is water down in there, supposedly. Okay. Let's see. Go in the house. Oh, I love the floor. Hardwood floor. I want the hardwood floor. The walls are kind of olive drab. We got a bed here. Oh, nice computer setup. I want this computer setup. I need 2 screens. So this is like when they're in Unity. This is a screenshot of them putting this world together. So this is the map of this world and all these different components. Dang. At least that looks like Unity. It might be Blender. I don't know. Because you have to do it in Unity to load it to VRChat. So I'm not sure. Okay. I would live here. I didn't see a bathroom though. I had to run over to that outhouse in the tree. Oh, a sunflower. Cool. Except that it would be facing the sun. Wouldn't it? I don't know if that monkey was agreeing with me or not. Okay. So we went from the beach up to the house. I haven't been to the ruins yet. So I don't know. Let's see what the sign says here. I'm just looking around because this is just beautiful. Okay. The path going there is Ruins, Tower A, Skull Rock, and Spawn. And that goes to the camp, Hangout, Tower B. Alright, so I have not been to the ruins yet. Then I'll go to the ones that I have been to that I visited before going to deciding to record. I had to. I had to record this. This place is just kind of crazy. Can I vacation on this island? This would be so nice. Go here with a group of friends and just hang out. Waterfall! I love waterfalls. I must go see the waterfall. This is so cool. I like waterfalls more than that beautiful little pond lake thing. Oh. I might have to do a couple ambient videos here from different angles, different places. Kind of a fakey looking waterfall. There should be some, splash down at the bottom, but it's still it's water coming over the rocks, I guess. But that's kind of funny. Oh, look at this jungle. It's just awesome. See, now if I did it with the waterfall in the background so that you couldn't see where the splash is at the bottom, maybe. Yeah, just have it showing in the background, like, oh yeah, there we go. That would be kind of cool. I'm leaning towards that other tower I'll show you when I get there. Oh, this must be the ruins. I'm noticing some of the sounds change a little bit as you enter different areas. So this is the ruins. Some rock structure here. Oops, run into the mushroom tree there. Oh, I wonder if you can go up this. Yeah, I guess I can. Ooh, careful. I'll fall down. Kind of an interesting place this is. Oh, those must be the frog sounds that I'm hearing from that pond down below there. That would make sense. Alright. Woo! Jump down. So there is kind of a front area here. Yeah, this pond would make sense to be making all those frog noises. Yeah, it kind of have that sun, gleaming over the edge of the tower. If it had it, kind of like, oh, ooh, yeah. That is beautiful. Okay, I gotta take a picture of this. That is just... I think we'll just sit here for a while. Listen to the frogs and the bugs as we sit in the jungle staring at the ruins. I almost feel like I'm there. The trees and the bushes almost look real. Yeah, this might be a spot for doing the Beyond video. One of them. This is just, yeah, this is peaceful. I like this. I really do like this. Okay. Um, before I get totally lost in thought. So yeah, this is where all the sounds of the critters are coming from, I think. Hmm. All right. Let's see where. um. So how we? I'll show you. Let's see. Is there another? I have to get my pointer stick still on here. Okay, what is this down here? Is this a place you can go? Or is it, you'd have to walk there, I think. Okay. I'm gonna go to, let's see, we'll get uncrouched. Go to the Hangout. If I can click at it, click there. Okay. Yeah, so you notice the frogs are now gone. So there's this nice little campfire at the Hangout. So you come through from the ruins. This is where you are. Or it was the ruins that way. So the camp, house, and beach are through there. Seems like the ruins would have been back through that way. And what does this say up here? Treehouse, spawn, tower B. Okay, I want to... There was that other little place on the map that looked interesting. Ooh, that looks interesting. Yeah, this. How do you get over there? That's what I want to know. Can you get over there? Time to go off-road, off-path exploration. Come on, let me. Rock climbing. I used to do a lot of, we'd go to some of these state parks that had rocks to climb on. Not quite this big, but I would climb around in the rocks and stuff. Taylor's Falls was really fun for doing that. Yeah, that pirate ship just keeps on sailing. Alright, so yeah, there's that little place that's off on the... Ooh. Ooh. Here we go. Here we go. We're going off the trail to something that's not on the map. There's no way you'd get down here alive in real life, but I'm going to make my way. Yeah, you'd need to rappel down this. There's no way you could make it otherwise. Whoa! That was a little crazy. All right. Let's see what kind of secrets they got hiding back here. This is not on the map. I mean, it is, but it's not a place where you can teleport to. They don't have this as an advertised tourist location. Of course, if it's pirates, it wouldn't be an advertised tourist location. There's probably an easier way to get here, but oh well. I'm here. So, here we are. I got some of the crates there. We'll check out the houses later. I'm more interested in this boat. Ooh, port's open. Those cannons are ready to fire. Wow. So this is kind of cool. I like it. Well, it looks like you could drop down below deck. Yeah, there we go. Look at the helm. This is really pretty cool. Except that I'm too short to see over the rail here. Ooh. Ooh. Careful, I'm gonna fall in the water. So they got quite the setup, these pirates. Alright. Wonder if you can get up to the crow's nest. Don't suppose, unless you could fly. I want to go up to the crow's nest. Shimmy up the rope. I'll fall below deck before I do anything. Alright, let's see what's... Can we drop down in here? Yeah. Wow. Except now, how can I get up, back up? There. Well, at least they let you jump back and forth. Oh, I wish we could get up to the top part there. But, I want to go way up there, but... Well, I suppose... Could try climbing up the ropes, but... It's kind of dangerous. I'm not even going to try to risk it there. That's a bit much. But that would be kind of cool. Makes it sound like there's these waves when the water is actually pretty calm. Interesting effect, though. So, this is like Pirates Cove or something. How do the pirates live? Yeah, kind of tattered, run down. the windows are, yeah, then you need to do a little work on this. Okay. Yeah, not much in here. No furnishings. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoops. Okay. Take it slow. Kind of laggy. Alright, up we go. There we go. Okay, so they got a kind of a little shed there. And let's see, in here we've got, one moment please. Okay, back to our tour. Minor interruption there. We'll go check out that tower after we finish these buildings. So that would be a kind of a, there's just a lot of cool stuff here. This is a very cool world. So this kind of looks like an abandoned pirate cove here. Let's check out their little lookout tower here. A lot more rickety than the other towers on the island. Yeah, that looks really rickety. Oh, can we get up? Come on, 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 come on. I'm trying. Oh! I made it. So here we are in their little lookout tower. You can see the other islands off into the distance. And that's the other tower. But yeah, there's just some cool stuff here. Alright, way down again. Alright. So this area is not going to have a map, so we'll respawn. And now, this is where you spawn in. So when you come into the world, this is where you come in. They do have, looks like another version of the world. Yeah, for those that where the computer can't handle this. But yeah, you spawn in here. But got your typical camping gear. Got the water boiling on the campfire. Places to sit on the log. And you can go into the tent if you want to. Places to sit, and of course, also another thing that they have here, they got these flare guns at each of the sites. Which, you know, I don't know how they are used, but and then they've also got these glasses. If you put the shades on or whatever, it's like you're wearing sunglasses, so it's not quite as bright. So that's what happens when you click on the sunglasses. It's like you're wearing them. So this is actually where the spawn is. Oops, let's get over to the map. So now, just crouch down so you can see the map a little better. So we went out over in this area here where the boat and stuff is. I don't know if there's anything off in there. We were over there and there's that little lake that I thought was kind of cool looking. And the ruins and the froggy ponds. And we're at the Hangout. Spawn. There's another kind of a lake over here that I didn't go see by the treehouse. But we'll go to Tower 2. So this is Tower 2. We've got jungle here, place to sit, and a luxurious looking bed in his tent. I mean, you know, considering the surroundings, this is like the posh camp. I mean, look at these benches. I mean, this is like posh camp. So that way to some of the other places you go off that trail. And then this is a very, this is like, one of those towers you find a ranger tower. And it goes way up here. Up the stairs. Let's see if I can aim myself in the right direction. Oh, dang. Yeah. So here we are at the top. And you can see some of the islands out there. Oh, see, and you can see the pirate cove. See, that's where I was, and you could see the tower. So from the tower, you can see. So now that's what that was. Okay. I was up here, and I was wondering what it was down there that I was seeing, and I couldn't figure it out. Now I know. But yeah, this goes all the way around. To here. So I was thinking of doing one of the ambient videos from up here. And looking out over the water, and the pirate ship does come into view and goes across. In here, what's this? Is this oh, what the heck? What is this? Okay, so there's pillows, and then I click, and there's this thing. So you sit in this thing. What happens? So is this something you can... Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh. 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 Oh my. Oh my goodness. This is going to be disorienting. I apologize ahead of time. I have, this... Yeah, get out of that thing. Wow. Um, so if you have a VR, you can use your two hands and it'd be more stabilizing. With just the mouse, you can't stabilize and you end up going in dizzying circles. Oh my goodness. I hope that doesn't make anybody sick watching that. That was that was pretty crazy. So yeah, there's that too. Okay. So uh, all right. So I think we covered, the highlights of the map. Um yeah, that's pretty much it. Although, okay, now I want to go find this X. So let's again go to the treehouse where we started the video. And okay. So I wonder where. Okay, so that's the water. So it's got to be in this way somewhere. X marks the spot. I wonder where the X is. I don't think it's behind. I think it's on the other side of this, or up above. I think it might be up above. I mean, it's got to be. So that'll be our final goal, is to find that X. Oh, there's that pirate ship. Wow. I want to see it up close. That is a beautiful ship. I've only been seeing it from a distance. That's the closest I've seen it. I wonder if it actually comes into that dock that we were at eventually. It might. Alright, let's see if we can get a closer look if it's just on the other side of these rocks. Look at that thing. Yeah. Gotta do a little off-road walk, trailblazing, whatever you want to call it. Alright. Okay. Wow. So that's one of the other areas, I think. But, wow. Okay, I'm going to turn my HUD off again. So many just really good spots for screenshots here. That's. I keep calling it a pirate ship when it's not really. I mean, it's doesn't have this, skull and crossbones per se, but still, it's just. Wow. Alright. So I was looking for X marks the spot. Let's see if we can run a little fast. Oh, see now I don't remember that. The tower over there. What the heck? There's a lot of stuff on this island that are not highlighted spots per se, and yet they are points of interest to me. Okay, so we got this little lake here. So what is this? Got a little camp spot here. Now this isn't on the map, yet it's, you know, got all the stuff, you know, like the, oh, it might get added to the map later, maybe. But yeah, it had a little X on the map. I don't know if that's what this was or not. But yeah, and then it's got that over there. Lake. Okay, this is really interesting because I don't know, I didn't look at the map close enough to know if this is where the X on the map was. Hard to say. Okay, and then there's a path through here around the boulder. The pirate ship is over there. See, now what is that tower? Whoa, whoa, where are we? Where are we? Oh, that's the ruins. Okay, so the ruins are down there. That's gotta be the ruins. And I think yeah, there's the waterfall. So that's the ruins. So what's that? I don't remember that. How do we get over there? How do we... I want to get over there now. Alright, let's see if we can find a way to get up this wall. I don't know if we can walk along this wall or if there's a passage through on the other side of this. Can you get up here? Okay, now where was that tower? Over there, okay. So this is going to be a careful walk along. Oh, man, they got all these rocky, mountainous things between, sectioning off different parts of the land. This is crazy. I probably shouldn't be up here, but I want to get to wherever that is because I don't remember being in a place that had. Oh, uh-oh. Can I get on top of this or around it? Or is this going to be one of those, sorry, play again. Okay, ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah, I don't think they're gonna let me do this. I'll have to climb up some other way, I think. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, that was, yeah, that's a dangerous rocks. So we're looking down on some of these areas from above. Oof. Yeah, I don't think I'm meant to be up here. But, oh, goodness sakes, I'm gonna fall. Oh my goodness, that's a long ways down. Wow. Okay, that's a long ways down. Okay, I'm gonna take another picture because yeah, not too many people will get a picture from this view. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah, so that's the ruins down there. Wow. And I'm not entirely sure what is down in there. Or down in there. Oh, okay. Can I get up this? Up, 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 up. Oh, goodness sakes, I'm gonna be sick. Oh, this is just nasty. I shouldn't be looking down. Oh man, I shouldn't be looking down. This is like crazy. Yeah, so this is an interesting view of things. Just to get some shots. I won't be back up on top of this again. Not anytime soon, that's for sure. Oh, wow. So yeah, what is that tower? Can I get over there? Oh, this is pretty crazy. It's crazy. Crazy, man. Oh, man. Oh, oh. Look at my little shadow. Whee! My little shadow moving on the rocks as I get closer and closer and closer. And there I am. Oh, this. Uh, but inquiring minds want to know what that tower is. That is. Wow. Okay. Another look around from up here. Because this view is pretty cool. I mean, you have to admit, this is cool. Okay. So it's, oh, it's a dark cloud raining on it. Okay, another screenshot. I don't understand the why, but let's go check it out. Must be some evil at work here. That would be my guess. I'm still just in awe of this view from up on top of these rocks. went through a lot of work to put this all like this. It's just okay. So it's got a dark cloud and it's raining. Look at that. There's like water dripping off of the rock here. Okay, I need my HUD back in case there's something that's clickable. I don't know what this is. But yeah, it looks kind of melty as the water is falling on here. So what is this above? I wonder if it's above that skull thing or what. So that ship basically goes all the way around the whole island. Looks like from what I've seen. Yeah, this is kind of creepy looking. Okay, so now we're inside the tower. Nice view out that window. View out the doors. Like that, and then over here we have this view. It's one of the better views. I like the island in the distance too. That's cool. Okay. Let's see what we got up here. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We got the same views here. Yeah, and the water's leaking in through the top. You can still hear that monkey. Oh man, how high does this go up? Still got these same wonderful views. Oh man, we gotta be getting to the top. Oh, this is crazy. Little portholes. Okay. So here we are at the top. There's flies still flitting about. And it's quite the view. So it's kind of weird because you can see some of the, there's spots down below, but yet I don't remember being able to see this from up, from down there. I guess I wasn't looking for it, but. yeah, this is interesting. You can see the ruins down there. Well, well, let's go down the quick way. Whee! Look at the floor. It's just kind of eerie looking with the water doing that weird stuff. It's just... I wonder if this will ever do anything. Um, Actually, it did do something. Okay, we're in a cave with some crystals and mushrooms and a crate. Oh, ha! Ha ha ha! We can come out from here and do a flare. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, there's nobody else in the zone, so nobody else to see this. But that's kind of cool. So yeah, you can use that to give others your location. Oh, good. It doesn't. Oh, this is awesome. No, it doesn't just drop, so you end up with colliders doing weird stuff. So wow. See, I never would have known about this cave. Yeah, sometimes I guess it pays to wander. So if you find the cave, then you don't have to go the hard way like I did. So you just have to wander around and find this cave. And when you find the cave, you can just transport up to the tower instead of climbing like I did. There's a shortcut. So yeah, you just come down to this cave, step on the little teleporter, up you go. Yeah, that's much easier route. And then port back down. Well, the things you find out after you go through all the trouble. uh, so, that was interesting. So, there we go. Wander through the jungle. You find all kinds of cool stuff. Things that are very interesting, and I really, really, really like this map. It's cool. So here we are back at spawn. Yeah, so yeah, I highly recommend this. This is a really, really cool map. Um, and if your computer might not handle it, then, try well, let's go into this one and see how this one might be a little different. Oh, look at that. It's only 122.59 megabytes, so it's smaller. So I wonder how the performance in this one is better for those that might have computers that probably wouldn't handle the bigger megabyte world. So trying it out for friends. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so this looks very similar. It's got the posh camp next to a tower. It's still got a lot of the same sound effects. But I think this is a smaller map, because this looks really condensed. And I don't see the teleportation stuff that goes to other areas. So this might be a condensed version of the original. There's a little spot there for camping. Which would make sense. I mean, if your computer can't handle that big, huge map, they have a small version. That computers can handle. And then, is that a mirror? Yeah. And of course it's the low mirror, not the high mirror, for those people that have the issues. So yeah, it's not as fun as the other map. It doesn't have as much area to explore, but we'll go up the tower and see if we can see more of what's going on. But it's the same sound. I'm still lagging a little bit. Or anyway, having trouble controlling. Yeah, see this doesn't have the pillows and the fancy gadget. It sends you flying. And yeah, we see so much here. And yeah, this is Tiny Island. So can I hop over the rail? Yay! Jump down. So yeah, if you are looking for the smaller version, just pop on over to that portal, and then you can enjoy the less laggy version. So yeah, it's just a small little portion compared to what the other one is. So I think we'll call it at that. And yeah, let's one more time. This world is called Small Jungle Camp. The other one was just Jungle Camp. This is so it's Hagbard Celine. But this is the small jungle camp as compared to the large one. So yeah, Jungle Island. So they've got Shuffle Puck Bar, Jungle Island, Yoshi Valley. They're the ones that did the Luigi circuit. Oh, they got Cartland, Paris Apartment, Sky Dome, Nice Apartment, Space Station. Oh, Paris Apartment Night, Jungle, Meditation Camp, Rainy Villa. I don't know what that is. DDoS 2. House, Campsite at Night, Trees and Hills, Tiny Forest. Oh, oh, and Shmeeb is now playing Valheim. So I'm going to jump off. It's getting late anyway. But yeah, check out this person's that person's got some cool stuff. So thank you for watching.